I have a huge amount of supplies for school and work that I want to share with you today. I don't have everything all in one bag or backpack. Most of these items are just placed around my desk, but I wanted to show you or introduce to you what I think are the best products and have been using for a while now, and I've tested so many other versions of them. I think I've compiled enough great, amazing products. So first off, I'm going to start with my planner. I typically like this kind of size because it's not too big. I can fit it in my work purse, and it's not too small so I can see everything. And I like that it has not only a pocket, but it has all the months, and the back has notes. And my favorite part of it is that it gives you an overview of the month, and then it gives you each day for you to fill it out. So I love that. And yeah, that's pretty much why I like the size, and I buy this size every year since, I don't know, probably early high school years. But I love it, and I like the spiral one because first you could put your pen in there and then you could do this. So I love this kind of planner. Next, let's go with the theme of that. Paper. I like college ruled just because it fits a lot more words and it's not annoyingly big in space. And I know some people like the reinforced paper, which is the one that has the tape on the side, but I don't like that just because I like to, when I'm doing notes, especially for school, I like to do the tabs or the main points from the side inwards, so that's why I don't really like buying the one with the reinforced paper. So this is, I just buy the regular brand that they would sell at Target, because one, it doesn't squeak when you're writing it with pencil, and it just seems more organic in regards to the material of the paperwork. I use a two-sided folder for schoolwork, and basically anything I can use it for. I don't like binders because you have to bind in and out of the binder folder, and so for school, more so, I have one side dedicated to the syllabus, the assignments, everything in regards to the school, and then the other side is my notes I have when I'm reading their textbook. Textbooks, I like to actually have the physical one because it just gets me more motivated to read and engaged, and when I'm taking my glasses off I could read it, and when I'm working outside I could read it as well because the computer glares occasionally, especially when the sun is behind me. Clipboards, I always have a clipboard. I always work on a clipboard even if I'm on a table, just because it feels more organized. It holds all my papers together, and if I'm on my bed or anything, or on the floor, I could still have my setup ready. And I like to have the I also like to work with my dogs, as you can probably hear, just because sometimes when you're having micro breaks, pet them, play with them, and it helps release your stress a bit. But back to my clipboard, I like to get the more paper / wooden one because it seems more organic and more natural, and I'm not too fond of the plastic, especially when they have scratches. This one, if it has scratches, at least it looks like it's meant to have scratches. Yeah, this one is the reinforced paper I was talking about because I couldn't find, at the time I needed paper, I couldn't find the regular one, so there's that. So that's cool. This one I just took out because I thought it would be something great to share. I bought a whole pack of it because I needed a few of them. Basically, they are what are these called? Envelope folders. It has a snap pocket. I like using these to store like my official documents. If I need to go somewhere in a meeting or anything, I have this instead of my two-sided folder because it holds everything. And if I wanted to, I could put my two-sided folder in here as well. So it is so convenient and cool. See? So that fits everything. And I think it looks more official, so that's why I bought a whole pack of it. I'll pick that up later. I don't know why they came in red, but they came in red. So I just went ahead and left it as such. What do I want to talk about next? Okay, let's just talk about my laptop next. My laptop, this is the MacBook Air. I've had this in forever. What I want to talk about with this is the case. I've tried a different brand when I initially got the laptop, and that thing broke in 2 to 3 months. When I finally switched over to INCASE, I've had this for maybe 2-3 years, and it has, of course, it has cracks and everything, but still holds true as a case. And this is the cheapest line of it, and it works amazing. My brother has the more fancier ones, and he loves that one, but I just need the regular cheap, you know, whatever I need it for, that's what I'll get. I don't need anything that fancy. For school, I like to use the JANSPORT brand. I've tried different brands before. I've tried the more structured looking brands with a thicker strap, more built to it, but those tend to have straps that break easily and were pretty heavy as well. So I went back with the JANSPORT brand because their straps, no matter how many textbooks I put into it, it holds better. And if it has rip, it would have rip on the bottom, which doesn't happen until like a year or two after. And it's just an overall great backpack, and it's cheaper than the more better brands. I don't know, I just like using the JANSPORT one. Next up, I've got the classic, what I call classic, Merriam-Webster dictionary. This I was introduced to back in 4th grade, and I've got it ever since. This I bought for myself some years ago, not in 4th grade, because I didn't really have the authority to pick up my dictionary. But love this brand. Always has words that I need to look up, and I like looking up words in this dictionary rather than something online, because I am more engaged into knowing what the word means. And it also has whether it's a noun, pronoun, verb, and synonyms. So far I haven't looked up a word that wasn't in here, so I love this. Would recommend it, and probably give it as a gift. Actually, that's actually a good idea. Gift idea. Next is my water bottle. Just for micro breaks. I like to drink water, and it helps alleviate stress sometimes. So I have water. I need to recap this because it's spilling water. My favorite pen is this BIC brand. It's the round stick line, and I love it because it goes on smoothly and vibrantly, and when you're about to run out of ink, it lets you know immediately. So let's say the word is water. You're writing W-A, maybe at T and E, it'll start kind of fading, but it'll show less ink but not really run out of ink as other pens do. And by that time, you know it is time to change out your pens, and they are cheap but work so well, so I don't know why they are not more expensive. Got to the point where when I introduced it to my family, they just started stealing pens away from me, so I always have a pack, which I might as well just replenish pretty soon. Love that. Oh, and I love it so much that I tried to see if it works with their color pens, and it does. This is the same line with the regular pen I use, and this is the Velocity brand or line, and it works amazing as well. Let's see. On with the pencils. When I'm doing math, I like to use pencils, the wooden ones. This is the Ticonderoga brand, and I love it because their lead is soft and their eraser is soft and uses well with each other. If I were to use a mechanical pen, I'd use the BIC brand, and I like this because it doesn't squeak. If I need whiteouts, my favorite all-time whiteout brand is Tombow, and I love it because it's sleek and it goes on however you control it. That's how it's gonna be. It doesn't go wonky. The tape does not unravel itself. Important, because when you're whiting out something, it doesn't become a whiteout mistake and you don't have to wind it back. Even though it doesn't, the tape is so good, they still have this winder in case you need it, which a lot of whiteout doesn't have. So love it, and it comes in different colors. I always recommend this brand, and I always have stocks of them, so I have a whole stock in my closet right now. Next is this Sharpie Highlighter brand, Sharpie brand for highlighters, and I just recently found this out maybe about a year or two ago. It's amazing. I typically notice with other brands that the paint doesn't show off well, and this one shows off vibrantly. Where is my clipboard? Oh, it's on the bottom. But basically, it doesn't bleed. It goes on smoothly, and there's a lot of content in this because this is maybe a year already, and I'm barely on my second one for the yellow one because I use the yellow one a lot more. Amazing. I just have a backup in case. Oh, and it doesn't smear. Love that. Oh, and then when it goes on the whiteout, although because it's liquid, it doesn't really show the whiteout too much, but it does show a little color, so I love that. Next, my bookmark. I use this bookmark for more so for reading my regular fun to read fictional books. I love it because it has a white back, which I could use to follow any words or lines I need to, you know, keep track of. So I love that. Let's go on with Post-its. So Post-its, I'm fine with any kind of Post-it brands, but I like the actual Post-it brand because it sticks better. And when I am buying Post-its, I like to buy them in multicolors because it's more fun to work with. I do have the original yellow one for professional purposes, but using the multicolored one is great. And I have the mini one in case I need it as a bookmark or just little notes. And this is not necessary, but I have it because, you know, I happen to have it. It's a Post-it holder, just in case you excuse me, in case you need to put it on your desk. I just think it's fun and funny. It's a rhino. So that's just fun to have around. Next, my ruler. My ruler is wood because I like it, like the clipboard, to be as natural and organic as possible. This is my favorite one. It's been with me forever. I have a few of them anyways. I don't really have this in my bag or purse, but I have it on my desk. It's the WESTCOTT brand scissors. My family have used this kind of brand or this brand forever, and it works great with regular arts and crafts or packages. Just an all-around good office type of scissor. My favorite all-time calculator I've had since high school. This is the CASIO brand, and I love it because first off, it's solar powered. And why I love it is because not only does it have all the math functions that I need, it has a delete button, which a lot of calculators don't have. So let's say the number 8. I accidentally put the number 8. I put delete, and it deletes the number 8 for me, and I could keep going. So that's why I love it. It says N78. I don't know what that means, but if that's something to help you get this calculator, you should get it. I dropped a Post-it. Yeah, that's pretty much my whole work/school collection. If I were to go to work or meetings, then I just use a regular tote purse. The backpack is for school more so. And yeah, I like to work outside. It gives natural sunlight. I work with my dogs. And yeah, that's pretty much it.